Okay. How's it going, fellas? Welcome
What's
back,
going on?
everyone, to another episode of Blitz and Bricks. This is episode 3. My name is Cam. I'm here.
Jake.
Ashton.
I'm Hunter.
Serbs.
All right, fellas. Well, I guess we can go ahead and jump right into it. Starting off, last week was the NFL draft, and I don't think our mock was very accurate. Um, Hunter, do you have the mock draft able to pull it up so we can look and compare ours to the actual draft? Just the first round.
Yeah, sure. Give me just 1 second.
Mm-hmm. What did I say last Tuesday about the second pick? It would be David Bailey. And it
Dude, he
was.
sucks ass. I don't care. I hate it.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been David Bailey. That's just the Jets being the Jets.
Yeah, classic.
See,
Well, here we go.
I see a lot of
This
hits.
is this is
here.
pretty this is pretty much exactly how our mock draft went.
Bingo. Yeah, well, we were right on Fernando. We were right at what pick Jeremiah Love would go at. We weren't right on the team, though. There was no trade at 3.
Ione.
Did we get Vega right? We did.
Yep.
We did get Vega right.
We did.
We almost got Jermod McCoy.
I don't think so, man. I think his knees. I think had we known about his knees, I don't think we would have put him at 12.
Hey, look, this
We got
may
the-
look bad as far as team landing spot goes, but as far as players drafted in the first round,
We were
like,
right
at
on.
least,
We were right
I
about.
think we were
10.
right on like 27, 28 of these guys. Like that's pretty good, all things considered. Obviously, teams have their preferences inside the building. We don't have the intel.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Right.
I
here
thought the
at
Rams
my
would be a
phone
lot
at
smarter
the-
than they ended up being.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
we had to
Ty at
anticipate
13.
some guys going higher than even expected. I look at Caden Proctor, Ty Simpson. Like I think pre-draft, no one thought they would go even as high as we had them, 17 and 18.
Yeah, that's
And then
crazy.
The Rams just, I guess, had their head up their ass and decided to take Ty Simpson. So not much we could do about that.
We had Chris Johnson in the right spot too.
We did guess that Miami would trade up, but they did, or they trade back. I guess that they trade up, but they traded back one pick, or yeah, because they were at 11. Cowboys were at 12. Cowboys traded up to 11. Well, I guess you could say we did well. Fellows, I think we discussed our favorite teams in this year's draft. Ashton, do you want to start off with that?
Yeah, for our favorite drafts, I have my top 3 are going to be firstly the Las Vegas Raiders. I think they did a great job drafting. Obviously, you can't go wrong. Fernando Mendoza, I think the trade on Stukes pick was a great pick. He's going to be able to play nickel for them, maybe even back deep safety. Kieran Crawford going to be able to play very well, learn behind Quiddy Pay and Max Crosby, and then the Jermod McCoy pick. I think taking him in the 4th round is pretty safe if you're going to gamble on a guy like that. Next, I think the Titans had a pretty decent draft despite doing the unexpected and taking a Carnell Tate with the 4th overall pick. But I think that will be good for Cam Ward. I am a Cam Ward believer. And then Keldrick Falk, just a big dude at edge. And then obviously we were all pretty high on Anthony Hill, hoping he would go to our Cowboys. I don't really agree with the Nick Singleton pick, but I'm sure there's a reason that they did that. And then lastly, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think they killed this draft. Ruben Bain at 15 is great value. Josiah Trotter in the 2nd to replace Levante David. I think that's a great pickup at linebacker. And then Keontae Scott, also going to play some inside the box nickel for them. So those are my 3 teams.
All right. Yeah, it's pretty good. I was surprised to hear you say the Titans, but I do really like the Carnell Tate pick. I think that's huge for Cam Ward. Get him a real weapon. You can't rely on a guy like Calvin Ridley who can't even see the football all last season.
And they just picked up Wandale Robinson too.
Yeah, that is also a big move. Get Sal some guys on his offense to help out with Brian Dabble and Cam Ward. I really like that whole bald coaching staff. I think they're the Avengers of bald men in football, and I'm really happy to see what they do with the Tennessee Titans this year. I think it's going to be a completely new look. As for me, my three favorite teams, they're going to be three of the worst teams in the league, actually. I really, really like the Jets picks, especially the first round. You get weapons for, we don't know who is going to be the starting quarterback yet. Russell Wilson just has a
Cade Klubnik.
visit with the. I don't think Cade Klubnik's going to start
Geno Smith.
over
It's
Geno
going to be
and
Geno
Russ.
Smith.
I think Geno gets the start and Russ ends up being his backup, which is the inverse of what it was in Seattle.
Bro, Aaron Glenn already said that he believes Geno Smith is gonna lead the Jets to the promised land. This isn't a joke.
There is no way he believes that. That is just.
You can
Coach
look it
Luke
up.
right
He
there.
literally, bro, he said it. He literally said that.
I mean, he said it. He
So
doesn't mean
insane.
it. It's Geno Smith.
That is so insane. But I really like their picks. I mean, you get Kenyon Sadiq, a great tight end, a great receiving weapon, and my personal favorite wide receiver in this class, Omar Cooper Jr., the human pinball. I mean, you can't tackle this guy if you tried. I think that's going to be a massive weapon. You still got Garrett Wilson on the other side. I think their offense is going to look a lot better, especially when they get a real quarterback in there. Whoever they end up drafting next year, they're going to be set up for success. It'll be such a beautiful offense. It's kind of like what the Bears did whenever they drafted Caleb Williams. They had such a beautiful team already. But I love the Jets draft. I'm also going to go with the Browns draft. Double dipping at receiver at a KC Concepcion and Denzel Boston is huge. You get a big, stout tackle out of Spencer Fano in the first round as well. I think they drafted really well, and I enjoyed the trade backs too. I mean, they kind of fleeced the Chiefs. The Chiefs had no business trading up 3 picks to go get Mansour Delane when they could safely take him at 9. So I really like them a lot too. And then I'm going to have to go with the New York Giants. Possibly an amazing pick with Arvell Reese at 5. I was very, very high on him going into the draft. My dream was that the Cowboys would trade up and take him. I mean, he can just do it all, playing stand-up linebacker and on the edge. He's kind of like a mini Micah Parsons. I didn't know that he had a .4 GPA in high school until draft day, but that was an interesting fact. I know he has back problems, but the Maui Noah pick at 10, that's huge. You have to get an O-line around Jackson Dart. I've said it before, the trenches are the most important part of the team. I just think it's a great pick, especially with Fano gone at the pick before them. I think he would tackle in this draft, but God bless the New York Giants for not taking Caleb Downs and leaving him to fall to my Cowboys. Jake, what do you got?
Dude, I'm going to start off now. I know this is what no one wants to hear. But I think the Philadelphia Eagles, just because I actually believe that there's a real argument that they got the 2 best pass catchers in the draft.
Are you saying this just because you think Mekhi Lemon is the most handsome player in the draft?
No, he is, but if you're gonna look at most handsome, right? You want to look at most handsome. The close second would actually be Eli Stowers. And
Philly gets an A+, I guess.
Dude, Eli Stowers was the best tight end in this draft. I don't know why he didn't go first round. Well, actually, I know why. He can't block.
940
right?
North
He's
Texas
gonna be like a
legend.
big slot in the NFL. But for a team that's going to lose A.J. Brown, I mean, to replace him with Mekhi Lemon, for him to just fall in the lap of the Eagles and you trade up, you don't even have to give up much. And you trade up with a division rival, too. Obviously, they jumped Pittsburgh. I thought that was pretty funny, too.
Pittsburgh getting duped in their own house, bro.
And I thought Baltimore always drafts well just because they always just take, the best player on the board. And often, like, it's just a pass rusher, offensive lineman. They need to rebuild those units badly. I mean, last year they had like 30 sacks over the whole season.
Lamar was out with 3 different injuries throughout the season. You can't lose your franchise QB to 3 different
I also
injuries.
thought Zion Young had a chance to sneak back in the end of round 1, maybe at Seattle. And he ended up going to Baltimore round 2. I thought Vega Ione. There's a real argument to be, a top 5 player in this draft. They get him at 14, just great value. And then I also thought the Chiefs, I don't really like the trade up for Delane, but Delane's obviously a good player. You just need players on cheap contracts if you want to, retool the dynasty. They spent like all 4 of their first picks on defense. So I think that unit's going to be rebuilt. And I also just think Peter Woods at 29 just makes their drafts that much better. So
All right,
yeah.
I like that. Hunter, what do you got?
Cam, I think we were kind of in agreement about the Browns and the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, personally, I thought that they probably had my favorite draft out of all the teams. I do think, though, that no matter how good the Jets draft, they're always going to perpetually suck.
Yeah, it's the Jets.
It's just
man.
in the Jets'
It's
nature.
it's the
Because you
Jets.
got to
Like,
think.
the
I think
Jets-
it was 2022. They drafted Sauce Gardner, Jermaine Johnson, Garrett Wilson, and Brees Hall, all in the same draft.
It's such
and
a
it did
stacked
nothing.
draft, and
It did not improve their team at all.
That's what
I
happens.
mean, I
when you
think
draft
no matter
Zach
what,
Wilson,
but I
dude.
do like I do love the Bailey pick, and I do love Omar Cooper Jr. He was like probably like one of my favorite wide receiver targets in this draft.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bonds is a great second round get. I mean, they literally drafted Aaron Glenn.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of the Sadiq pick though, but I do think the Browns. Weirdly enough, it's kind of interesting to see the Browns actually draft well for a change because I feel like that's never been
Mhm.
something that they're known for. But yeah, they addressed O-line. They got Conception and Boston. I mean, they addressed receiver. I think Taylor Green could actually be a sneaky. I mean, he's not
That-
gonna be anything, but I do actually think he's like a solid bench piece at
That
the
actually
Browns.
is one
The
of
Browns have always been the Browns have always been dysfunctional at quarterback. There's a good chance he might actually get some minutes. I doubt that like it'll
I
be
could see
like
him starting a game this
significant.
season.
But I mean, I do think he's like more talented than a lot of people give him credit for. So I mean, I think he was like a really good late round pick. And then I'll just be the guy to say it. I like the Cowboys draft. I
Right.
mean, the biggest hole last year was
Someone had
defense, and
to.
they went out and addressed it. I mean, they got really lucky because the Giants did not draft Caleb Downs, and then Caleb Downs they did have to trade up one pick to get Caleb Downs, which I mean they gave up 2/5 in that deal as well. So I mean, who really cares, you know? But I mean, I think
2/5. But
Downs is a great addition. Yeah.
when you look at it with trading back with Philly, I think that the trade up doesn't matter anymore because we gave 2/5 and turned around and got 2/4 out of it with the next trade. So
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I think,
Absolutely.
I think.
I feel like you could also say the Browns tripled down at wide receiver since they did take Taylor Green, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah. But I think I did mention it earlier. For a brief 5-second window during the draft, it showed that the Cowboys had both the 11th and the 12th pick because they didn't update it, that they traded the 12th to the Dolphins.
Yeah,
So I was
terrified.
wondering what the heck they traded. And then eventually it fixed it. But for a brief 5-second window, it was panic because I was like, oh, this is great. And then I'm like, wait a minute, did they trade Pickens? What happened? But then
Yeah.
like eventually it got fixed. So I was like, okay, false alarm. But yeah, love the Downs pick. I think Lawrence can develop really well. I think that they just addressed the defense, which is the main thing they needed to do. So yeah, that's me.
The pick I'm most excited about as far as the Cowboys go is the Jayshon Barham pick. I mean, I didn't know who this guy was before the draft. I looked up the tape after we drafted him, and he is just explosive, man. Like he is just a high motor, running after the ball. As far as run defense goes, I think he was 4th in college football for linebackers, PFF grade wise. He is just phenomenal, super explosive. I really, really like that pick.
Yeah, I think that he's really solid too. And again, like also with the Cowboys, I mean, as much as I love the Cowboys, their favorite team, there also is like a good chance that they're kind of like going to fall into the Jets range where like instead of like sucking, they'll just always perpetually be a divisional round exit for the rest of my life. My dad got to experience the dynasty. I haven't even seen him in a conference championship game. So,
Yeah.
I mean, one day it'll happen, but probably not for a while though.
Hey,
don't
not with
know.
that attitude, it won't, bro. This is our year.
I think we'll have
What am I going to do about it?
I think we'll have a brighter. I think we'll have a brighter future ahead. I'm really excited to see.
Hey,
what CP
next year
does
is
with
our
the
year.
defense.
Hey, look, man. All I gotta say is, in the NFL, offensive stability is what wins year over year. In Dallas, it wasn't good last year, but you know, as long as the defense isn't historically shit, that's my take.
All
My
right.
top 3 now.
Yeah,
My top
that's-
3. I also am gonna agree with one of y'all. I like the Browns. Browns are one of my top 3. I'm a little biased on this next one, but I mean, just getting Sonny Styles at number 7, Commanders, like just a position in need, like just like the perfect guy you can have fall at 7. Then addressing getting a speedster from Clemson at round 3, and then just buffing up everything that like the Commanders just really need. And then another one that I really liked was just the Panthers. Panthers just buffing up every position that they need, getting a offensive tackle, take Bryce Young, buffing up that D line, getting another receiver. Just like it was probably like just everything that they needed for both teams. I think it worked out the best for those 3.
Oh yeah, Turbs.
All right. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, the Panthers are in a division that's just historically ass, and I think it'll stay that way. I'm taking the Bucks. To
Historically
win this year.
mid.
Fine, we'll give it mid. I mean, it's literally the battle of whoever gets to play that team in the first round every year in the playoffs. That's what you should want.
You know, division's bad when historically the Bucks are the best team in that division.
Hey man, the Bucks got Brady, and the Cowboys retired him. Well, I guess there's a few other things that we want to talk about before we jump into trivia. The Diana Rossini situation's getting even bigger. Apparently, she's been sleeping with multiple coaches. Sorry, Mike. But
Dude, I wish I was like an NFL personality because I would be knee deep in the Puccini. I gotta be honest.
No way. Knee deep in the Puccini. Wow. Well,
Nice.
I did see, talked about it a minute ago. The Jets worked out free agent QB Russell Wilson per Zach Rosenblatt. Like I said earlier, Geno Smith was Russell Wilson's backup in Seattle. What if Russ is Geno's backup in New York? I think this is Geno's
Two cheeks of the same ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
Jake
coughing
Russell.
baby versus coughing baby. Ain't nobody want to see that, bro.
I don't know. I'd be happy for Russ. But any other news you guys want to touch on before we move on to trivia?
Yeah, I'll touch on something. Yeah. I want to talk about Texas Tech quarterback Brendan Sorsby.
All right.
He's been tailing Turbo a little too hard, especially lately.
I saw that.
He's apparently already lost all his $5 million he signed with Texas Tech.
That's so crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, Turbo, that means you've been losing too much.
It seems extremely likely that he's never going to play college football again. So,
wow.
You know, Texas Tech thought they were an up-and-coming program in the college football world. The oil money, all that, but it just turns out their quarterback is a degenerate just like the rest of us. So,
classic.
Sucks to suck.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
Well, on that note, you know what? If we're going to talk about gambling, why don't we go ahead and go into Tailing Turbo right now before we do trivia?
Nice.
That sounds like a great idea. Take it away, Turbo.
Yeah, gotcha. My 3 picks for today is locked, by the way. If you're watching this, probably tell. Taking Jalen Johnson under 20.5 points. That's just like, come on, bro. Like, he's not scoring over 20 points against them. OG, really like OG a lot today. OG alone can catch this in rebounds. If he gets 1 to 2 assists, like that's just butter. Drew Holiday, probably my favorite of the day. He's just a machine. He does whatever the team needs. Not really much of a score. If he needs speed, he can be, but he's that guy that just goes hustle and play defense. Hobby, tell.
All right. Well,
cool. How did we do last week on Tailing Turbo?
We missed.
Jeez.
I mean, it happens.
Do the sound effects.
I don't think about it. Yeah.
There's technical difficulties.
Right.
Difficulties.
We took some advice from Brendan Sorsby.
Yeah. Well,
cool.
I like that slip today, Turbo. Let's hope that hits. Let's get everyone paid. Let's go ahead and move on into trivia.
All right. Let's go and get right into it. Let me go and share my screen again. Give me 1 sec.
We gotta come up with a name for this.
All right, cool. All right, let's go into the episode 3 edition of the Blitz and Bricks trivia. Ashton, I'm going to give you the first one.
Okay.
Out of all NFL teams to never win a Super Bowl, which has won the most regular season games?
Who's never won a Super Bowl? So we have the Jags, Browns, Lions, Bills. I'm gonna go to Lions because they've been around the longest.
That's a really good guess. It's actually the Lions. Yeah, the only reason they have as many wins is because they're the 5th oldest franchise. They've been a franchise since 1930. But yeah, they have 615 wins, which is 9th all time. But they also have 717 losses, which is 2nd all time, only behind the Cardinals. And they've never even made a Super Bowl in their entire history as a franchise. So yeah,
That's
sucks
so
to be the
sad.
Lions. All right, Cam, I'll go ahead and give you this one. Which NFL team has had the most players arrested since 2000?
I can tell you that this is the Minnesota Vikings because I just saw this graphic on Instagram, and all the comments were asking where Georgia would lie if they were included in this, and I went and did the research on my own because I was curious. Georgia has had so many football players arrested since 2000 that there isn't an accurate count. But since 2023, January of 2023, they are at 35 arrests, which would put them tied at 10 since 2000 for teams in the NFL.
You've got to be kidding me.
Well, everyone knows
Oh,
UGA stands
man.
for you got arrested.
Nice one, Jake.
That would be, yes, the
Yeah, man.
Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah,
Minnesota
35
Vikings.
since
I thought it would have
2023.
been.
50,
Hey, shout out
30
to KD.
35 since
Yeah.
January of 2023.
Yeah,
58
I
for
thought
the
this would have been the
Vikings.
Raiders, but the Vikings.
didn't even
being
make the
on
Fun
top
here
fact,
10.
yeah, the
surprised me.
Raiders are not even
Yeah,
in
they
this
didn't
top
even
10
make the top
list.
10.
Yeah, the Raiders are not in.
Yeah.
Everyone was pissed off. They're like in the comments. They're like, "Where are the Raiders and where's Georgia? Where are the Bulldogs?" And everyone's like, "The Bulldogs are a college team, buddy. This is a graphic for the NFL teams, but they do deserve an honorable mention."
Absolutely. All right, Jake, you're up next. All right, there are 5 active NBA teams that have never made the finals. Can you name them?
Man, 5 teams. Okay, who's really at? There's no way that Oh no, the Magic did make it with Shaq, didn't they?
Yeah, they made it with Shaq and Dwight Howard.
What about the
Yeah,
Pelicans?
but-
There's no way they made it, right?
Pelicans have never made it.
Okay, the Hornets/Bobcats, they didn't make it
That's two.
because they got Jor Gamble as their owner. He sucks. All right, so I got 2. Need 3 more. The Timberwolves haven't made. I think I saw that they haven't made it.
Correct. Timberwolves have never made it.
Okay. Need 2 more. Yeah.
Yeah, when you realize it's these teams, you'll be like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, the Jazz. Oh no, the Jazz did make it, bro. The
Jazz have
were-
made the Jazz played Jordan, man.
the Wizards.
The Wizards have actually, I think the Wizards have actually won a championship way back in the day.
That shit doesn't count, bro. Fuck that. All right, let me think.
Fair enough.
Okay, give me
I'm
a hint on
thinking
the
of one right now.
Are they both in the same conference?
Eastern.
Yeah,
Eastern.
they're both in the same conference. One of them shares a city with another NBA team.
Yep, I already know who it is. Come on, Jake.
Oh, the Clippers.
Clippers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clippers have never made. They've only made the conference finals one time, and that was just a few years ago.
Makes sense. They suck.
All right.
Okay, so the last team is a Western Conference team.
Yeah.
No, because
One of the players on this team said he was just fine in this conference.
Oh, Ja Morant. All right, this is a Grizzlies. The
Yeah.
inside joke.
It's the Clippers, Timberwolves, Grizzlies, Hornets, and Pelicans. All of these teams historically have just been straight ass.
This is
Never
the
even
holy
sniffing the
grail.
finals.
This is the holy grail of cheeks of the NBA. I mean, this is bad, dude.
Yeah, maybe Edwards could leave it. No, he's not. Let's just move on. All right. The Super Bowl trophy. All right, Turbo, you're up next on this one. This one, pretty easy
Holy
question.
shit.
Yeah, Super Bowl trophy is named after Vince Lombardi. How many Super Bowls did he win as coach?
Fuck. I don't know. Fuck the Green Bay Packers. Jeez. I mean,
All right, bro,
fuck,
just
I
throw a
have
number.
dead
out.
ass no clue. I'm gonna say 3.
You're close. All
That's a
right,
good guess.
either go up or down.
Fuck. I hate this game.
It's gonna be
You
just
got
like
the
the one
easiest
four.
question, and you're the good.
Let's go 4.
No
Okay,
way.
he won 2. He won 2.
Wow.
All right, he
Turbo.
won Super Bowl 1 and 2. He won the first 2 Super Bowls. Technically, he did win 5 total championships if you count like the 3 NFL championships before Super Bowl 1. But yeah, no, he only won 2 bowls.
Hey, what the hell is
All right,
15
Turbo.
wearing though? What is that? What am I looking at?
I don't know, man. That was just the NFL drip back then. I don't know. They did not have that shit on.
Dude, the one bar is fucking awesome.
He looks like that girl.
Oh yeah, no. They need to bring the 1 bar back. I agree.
Absolutely. It's probably not safe at all, but it's so cool. It's
Oh
the
yeah, no. Bring
ugliest-
it back for 1 game. Everybody has to wear it.
No.
And you just see
the
how many
ugliest-
concussions happen.
The ugliest fucking. That thing's almost as ugly as the Guardian cap. Apparently, they're trying to change up the Guardian caps this year to make them more appealing.
They should. I mean, it looks like shit.
I think it looks so stupid.
All right, Ashton, we're back to you on this one. All right, which NFL team has won the most playoff games without winning a Super Bowl? Kind of similar to the earlier question, but specifically
I mean-
playoff games.
This one's a pretty easy one. I think the Buffalo Bills just 4 straight Super Bowls and didn't win a single one.
Yeah,
Heartbreaking.
they're kind of like middle of the road as far as all-time playoff wins.
Yeah.
They won 22. They've had 23 appearances. But yeah, man, 4 straight Super Bowls and not winning a single one has got to be the most painful experience. Like not only for the fans, but imagine being on that team.
Yeah.
Brutal. All right, Cam, this might actually be the hardest one.
What the fuck?
There have been 4 quadruple doubles
What the
in NBA
fuck?
history. Can you name the players who got them?
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
I know you can get at least 2.
This is a Jake question.
This is a Jake
This
question.
is a Jake question,
This is a
but I
Jake
gave it to
question.
Cam this time.
Fuck.
I felt bad for all the horrible questions I gave Jake.
I thought we were gonna keep that going. I
Someone
like
else
that.
has to suffer.
Fuck.
Hey, didn't
Hakeem.
Draymond Green get a triple double without points?
He did. But I mean, he didn't get a quadruple double, so he
Unrelated.
doesn't count for this question.
Draymond.
Unrelated.
No
He
greens.
just threw in a fun fact.
Draymond no greens. I'm gonna go Hakeem.
Okay, he's one. You got 25%.
I feel like Wilt would be on this list. It would make
He's
sense.
actually not. I thought Will would have been on here.
Maybe
Wilt
if you
is
include
not
the
on
number
this.
of women you sleep with, he would make it, but you know, not an NBA.
This is hard. Dude, why did I
Yeah.
get the hardest fucking question ever?
This is pretty difficult, dude.
Is there
Hey,
anyone who
You
knows
only
this?
have to guess 4 people.
David
can I
Robinson
phone it?
won.
Hey, Jake, this isn't your
Yeah.
question.
Okay, I'm gonna go with David Robinson. Actually, he's right on that. He is. That did happen. Shit, dude, this is the hardest. Can I phone a
Alright.
friend? This is the hardest fucking question ever, bro.
Who are you gonna
Yeah,
call,
did you-
Cam?
I don't know.
Do you just want to go ahead and know who the other 2 people are? Because I
Yeah,
don't know if
fuck
you're
it. Give
gonna
me the other
be able to
2. I
guess them.
can't
Alright.
guess this. This
So
is
it's
the hardest question
Nate
ever.
Thurman, Alvin Robertson, Hakeem Olajuwon, and
Oh
David
my
Robinson.
God. Yeah,
Yeah,
Hakeem.
Alvin
was-
Robinson's the only one who got it with 10 steals instead of blocks.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Just
I think
fucking
Wimby
asked
probably
the
out of
hardest
everybody
question
has
ever.
the best chance to get a quadruple double
Yeah, I could see.
nowadays. But
I
I
could
mean,
see
I don't
Wemby
know the
doing
next time we're gonna see one. He's the only person I could think of that could get it. All right, Jake, you're up
I'm
next
Russell
on this one.
Westbrook.
I mean, not Russell Westbrook now, but all right, Jake. Which 2 teams are the only franchises to make the NBA Finals as an 8 seed?
Okay, so I know the
Go ahead and
Knicks
say
did
my
it.
goat.
I know the Knicks did it. I think the first time the Spurs won the title.
Yeah, correct. The Knicks did it.
And then the Heat, led by the one and only Mr. Bam Adebayo,
No.
Mr. 83 himself.
No,
Dude,
sir,
honestly,
no,
all right.
sir, no, sir.
Bam Adebayo, he needs to be put. Like, we need to have a serious conversation about where he ranks all time, because he has 2 finals appearances, and his second best player on his team was Tyler Hero this whole time.
Yeah, Bam led
And he
Jimmy
dropped
And he put up
to the
83.
finals
83 in a
twice.
game.
You know.
Like, if you're gonna get up here and tell me Jimmy Butler was actually a valuable contributor to these final runs, I want you to maybe think about
Jimmy was
what
averaging
did he
like
do?
35, bro.
I mean,
This
yeah, he
picture
probably
almost became the
shot
funniest.
35% from the field, but how much did he put up? That's what I want to know.
Save it for the Rams.
This picture
coming soon.
this picture almost became the funniest picture in NBA history when they almost choked the 3-0 lead. Like, this would have been generational if that happened, but they ended up going to the finals and they lost to the Nuggets. But yeah, shout out Jimmy Butler, former homeless person. Good on him for making the finals. All right, Turbo, you got the next one. Who are the only number 1 overall picks in NBA history to be drafted straight out of high school? I'll give you a hint. There's 3.
My goat, LeBron James, definitely one of them.
Yeah, I mean, you got
Definitely
LeBron, right?
one.
I knew you would get him.
Trying to think. It's definitely like old because like no one can do that now. But let me think. Oh, Dwight Howard's one. Dwight Howard's also one.
Dwight Howard was the last one. But yeah, you still have one more to
I'm
go.
trying- and I'm thinking-
he was actually the first. He was the first one drafted number 1 overall out of high school, and he was a
I can't
bona fide
remember
scrub.
if Kobe was the number 1. Oh wait, so Kobe wasn't a scrub, so it couldn't be Kobe. But I know Kobe got drafted out of high school.
This guy does actually share the same initials with Kobe.
Yo, Kendrick Bryant. Yo, certified scrub.
Yes, KB.
KB.
KB's my player.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this.
I mean, I just kind of said it, but Stephen A. went on a whole tirade about this dude, calling him a bona fide scrub who can't play the game of basketball. Basically, he was a bust. He wasn't good.
I think Kobe and this guy combined for 83 points when Kobe scored 81.
Oh, Kwame Brown.
Kwame Brown?
Or something like that. One.
Yeah, Kwame Brown in 2001, LeBron in 2003, Dwight Howard in 2004. And then we got La Sunshine right here.
You are my sunshine, my only
Turbo, how did you not get the one about Vince Lombardi?
Turbo
He's a basketball guy, bro.
I fucking hate the Packers.
Yeah, fair enough.
I hate the Packers.
I gotta only give you football questions going forward.
Turbo does not know ball.
We gotta
Nah,
build
you didn't show that, man.
Give him more questions like the Wonderlic one. We should just make that a thing every week. Turbo has a number
absolutely.
answer. He has a number answer, but he'll never get it right. All right, well, good stuff on trivia. That was fun. Let's go ahead and move on to Tailing Turbo. Oh, we already did that, didn't we?
Yeah, we already did Tailing Turbo.
Sure did.
That's right. We put it earlier. Jake, I think you have something prepared to say about your GOAT, Jimmy Butler.
First of all,
Yes, sir.
whatever the opposite of a GOAT is, that's how I feel about
Whoa.
Jimmy Buckets. Look, dude, I have a theory.
Jimmy fucking Buckets.
Jimmy Butler's mom, she was like, Jimmy, you gotta go, because she was getting tired of waking up at the sound of those loud ass bricks every day at 4 a.m. Because I would be too, bro. Like, if you're gonna get up at 4 a.m. every morning, I need to see you shooting better than 23% from the 3-point line. That's just pathetic, dude. That's just pathetic. I don't care how many finals appearances you have. The work is gonna show, bro. If you're just a super tryhard, especially in the NBA, you'll get got at some point. Like, people, I guarantee you, LeBron, he saw the Heat in the finals and he was licking his chops, bro. He told Bronny, "I'll be home in 6 days. Don't worry, son. Don't worry." I guarantee Jokic saw him. He texted his horses. He's like, "I'll be there for you, buddy." Like Jimmy Butler, he doesn't strike any fear into anybody except the rim. Really, that's how I feel about Jimmy Butler. He's no good. He's not talented. He's not even like he has to be a hard work beats talent type player because the talent doesn't exist. There is no talent when it comes to Jimmy Butler. So whenever you go around outside, you say, "Man, this guy's a Jimmy Butler." You don't want to hear that. I can tell you that much. That's the worst insult you could ever hear. It's my take.
All right. All right. Wow. What else do we have for everyone today? We got more news to talk about. Turbo, what are your how do you feel about the Lakers Rockets series right now? I'm
Oh, I
like
mean,
the
I
happiest boy in the
predicted
world
this. First
watching
of all,
this.
I predicted this. I mean, I let y'all know that Legoat was not going to lose. I told y'all he was going to win in 5 too. Um, yeah, I mean, it's just like, what can you do when like KD's ducking LeBron, per
Yeah,
usual.
Katie is running and hiding.
Yeah, it's pretty sad to see.
And he got, yeah, I mean, I guess he actually did bring a hairbrush with the game.
He had to.
I mean, yeah, bro, it's like actually sad. Like Kevin Durant, like he's just the worst leader I've ever seen. We've tried to make excuse year after year. He had his foot on the line that one year. Maybe if he was just a little
And
more.
then scored 0 points in overtime.
Yep.
Yeah, he
It's
airballed
crazy
the
to
last
think how
shot
much
too.
yeah. I mean, everybody forgets that he airballed the last shot, but it's kind of crazy to think how that one shot could have changed NBA history because Giannis wouldn't have a ring. He probably would have been traded from the Bucks like years ago. I mean, he hasn't been traded yet, but I mean, it seems like a done deal that is going to happen eventually, or that he's going to leave
Gonna happen
Milwaukee.
in the summer, by the way.
Yeah,
In
it's
He's
going to
February.
like he's
happen.
like
Yeah,
Miles Garrett. We don't buy it, dude. We don't buy it. He's too
but yeah,
good.
they're
It's
going
our
to throw
source.
like
It's
some
gonna happen.
ridiculous contract at him, and then he's going to stay. But yeah, I mean, that
That's
one
like
shot completely changed the trajectory of the NBA.
the NBA script writers, like what they're gonna do is like they'll get KD his ring as the number one option, and then the last thing he's gonna do before he retires is he's finally gonna brush his hair and get a haircut, and then it'll be happily ever
We know
after.
that. We know that's not going to happen, bro.
No, I mean it is bad though. Like, dude, he can't lead a team. Like these guys are all young. Like Shengun, like
It's the ugliest
he's
player in the NBA, Alperen Şengün.
I think I trade his ass for Giannis immediately.
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, good luck
Him,
with
You see
that.
the way he
Easton, and some
walks?
first round picks.
Someone said
Like
Alfred
Amen
Şengün.
Thompson, Amen
Someone,
Thompson actually like
someone said
he's a
Şengün
he's
walks
a
like he
Jimmy
has
Butler.
boobs.
Say what now?
Someone said Şengün walks like he has boobs.
Amen Thompson's a certified Jimmy Butler with more athleticism. He can't out of a barn, bro. He couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat. That's how bad he shoots. Like, that shit is terrible. Like, bro, I hear the bricks every time Amen Thompson shoots, and I'm like 3 hours away every game day. That shit's sad. The Rockets are just cooked, dude. They don't have any direction. Their coach is another Mike Vrabel. They're just copying other teams, but they don't have their own style. They don't mesh well. Like they just don't strike any fear into you.
Yeah, I mean, it helps when they have 0 shooters other than Reed Shepard, and I guess KD. KD didn't fucking play, so.
I mean, are we sure Reed Shepard can shoot?
Yeah, Reed Shepard got strapped. That player, that guy.
Yeah, he's pretty nice.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, oh yeah, no,
He's
I
a
was saying
Kentucky
he's nice.
guard,
He
bro.
just had he just had like a really bad game in the playoffs the other day.
Yeah. I was looking at a graphic earlier. I don't know if I sent it to you guys or not. Let me see if I can get that pulled up. It was every team's percentage. As of last night, every team's percentage to make it to the finals. I guess I did not send it, but I thought it was funny because the Lakers have a 0.5% chance with the 3-1 lead in the series, but the Pistons, who are down 3-1 in the series, have a 14.9% chance. I think that's kind of strange. I don't understand that. Or no, it was 6.9. I think the Spurs were at 14.
Nice.
But yeah, right. Cool. But it doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand how a 1 seed that's down 3-1 to an 8 seed, mid-ass 8 seed. I hate Orlando. Probably because I just lose so much money on them all the time. But
What are you betting on PB no J?
dude, it's Bancaro either sells me or Desmond Bain sells me like probably once a week.
Desmond Bain's the
TCU
first
legend
player in NBA
Desmond Bain.
history. He's the first player in NBA history to be 6'3" with a 72-inch wingspan. Fun fact.
It sounds like Ruben Bain.
Yeah, that's also true.
That is exact. That is exact.
Maybe they're related.
Wingspan. Must be. Must be. But yeah, no, I just think that's crazy that they have such a high percent. I don't think that they're going to come back and win this series. Jalen Duren sold me last night. I need one more rebound. But I don't know. I'm not really liking the NBA this season. They had a strong surge in viewership for the first time in a while, which I think is crazy because you have to have 11 different streaming services to watch every single game. I paid $30 a month for NBA League Pass, and I can't even watch the Mavs games. Not that I'd even really want to right now.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
That's not really that entertaining. I just like getting to watch Cooper Flag do cool shit all the time. He's the only one out there.
I still think Tom Knippel got robbed, by the way. But
well, I mean, if you think about his play-in performance, I just think that kind of ruined his entire. Don't get me wrong. I think Khan's great. I mean, he's a deep shot legend. He's gonna be the next Steph, but I just don't know. I think Coop just.
Yeah, he did get benched in that playing game, bro. That shit was bad.
Yeah.
Curbs, I actually can agree with you, bro. I think Con Kneppel got robbed.
I think when it comes to team impact, he definitely deserved it over Flag, because Flag would be dropping a 50-point game and we still lose. Like, I mean, it's just kind of hard. I mean, they have a significantly better roster.
Yeah, it's just like number one versus a number 3 guy. Like, you know, it's kind of hard. But I do think Con deserved it. Con literally changed that Hornets team. Like, at one point, everyone was talking about how they were the best in the league.
Yeah.
And they were playing like it, too. They were beating everybody. Like, it's just...
I was surprised to see them as a play-in elimination. But yeah.
If you want to keep talking about awards, I mean, Nickel, oh my God, he's disappeared and he won Most Improved.
Yeah, he really did disappear. Yeah, I've been cashing out. I've been cashing out on his points for the back end of the season, and then as soon as the playoffs started, he just disappeared. And CJ's been leading the team. More on basketball, since we were talking about the Mavs just a second ago. Have y'all been seeing all this stuff with Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion?
Ooh. Hey, apparently he's gay now.
Yeah, what? He's gay now. It's because that meme started.
He ate eggs after 11.
He ate eggs after 11.
I don't think he's gay. I think he's just light skinned. You know, he's just doing some light skinned shit. You know, you can't blame him. You know,
he's not gay. He's just light skinned. Thank you, Turbo.
Yeah, you know.
As far as I'm concerned, he scored 60 points on 11 dribbles. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, right.
He's the goat, bro.
I mean, I personally hadn't even heard of Klay until he got with Meg. So
yeah, me either. I didn't know who Klay Thompson was until he got with Meg.
Wow.
His status, he really went with her for her status.
Have you seen that ass, nigga? I was
Nice, bro. Nice. You're fired, bro. You are fired. You fucking burger. Wow.
Anyways.
Nice. That is crazy. Yeah, this is a real awkward silence. Let's go ahead and move on. Blake Nolan says, "Hey, shut the fuck up, Turbo." Good timing.
I'm gonna have to agree with Blake Nolan.
I'm gonna have to agree with Blake Nolan as well. Turbo, you're losing your speaking.
Hey, y'all gotta hear what Turbo was saying, but not the way he said it. That's just all I'll say.
Yeah. Thank you, Jake. Thank you.
He's right. Meg's ass is something to oogle about. Blake Nolan says, "Ashy, why are you looks maxing right now?" Oh, are you looks maxing right now?
No.
Wow. That kind of killed our whole vibe. Way to go,
Yeah,
Turbo.
It did.
Way to go, Turbo. We were really rolling there for a second.
We're on to something a little bit.
Yeah, Klay Thompson is gay. I guess we could start calling him Gay Thompson now. I think it's really
I don't
funny
think he's.
that no, he's definitely not gay. It's literally just a meme, but Meg took it. Milton says Turbo. Turbo, what was that you said? He doesn't need to repeat it.
I've said, have you seen that ass, dude?
Yeah, dude.
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 Hey, clip that part. You know?
Yeah, we'll clip that part. Blake says there's truck drivers and truck trailers. Turbo's the trailer.
Yeah, and then he's the hitch because he's little.
All right. Gay Thompson. I think it's really funny that this is literally just an internet meme, and Megan Thee Stallion is so pissed off that she is like taking it to her own social media. Like, how many? She's got probably multiple millions of followers on Instagram, and this is her Instagram story. I'm gonna pull it up real quick.
Didn't Klay Thompson said that she cheated on him with one of his teammates?
33
Or is that
million.
somebody else?
I don't know, but that is a common theme in
That was Kelly Stafford.
Yeah,
No,
that
I
was
think that
Matthew
was
Stafford's
Brandon
wife
Ingram.
did say.
And
she
his girl.
DM'd Ty Simpson after the draft.
Dude,
No
I saw that.
way,
That's actually
really?
that's
Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
They asked Ty, they were like, have you talked to Matthew Stafford? He was like, nah, but I've talked to Kelly. She DM'd me.
I'd be fucking
bro. You gotta
pissed.
you gotta really watch these QB interviews, like to see if he's like a cool guy, bro. Ty Simpson is a goober, bro.
Yeah.
If he was
So's
leading me into
Mendoza.
battle, bro. If he was leading me into battle, like I already know we're losing by 30 that day.
Yeah. No aura.
Hell no.
What about Kirk Cousins, man?
Kirk Cousins has aura.
Kirk Cousins is not even like the most auraless
Kirk
QB.
Cochains.
Like he might be the most auraless human, bro.
If anything, his agent has the most aura out of anybody.
Yeah,
'cause
right.
He somehow
Well,
made
Kirk
him like one of the
Cousins,
richest people
I
in
guarantee
America.
you, bro,
One
Kirk-
playoff win ever, and he's one of the top 3 highest paid QBs of all time. That's insane.
Bro, Kirk Cousins, when he takes a piss at the urinal, he probably pulls his pants all the way down. That's the kind of vibe Kirk Cousins gives off, bro. He's just a loser, bro.
Oh man.
No way he's driving drawers to his ankles, bro. Little boy P.
Actually, that's not even true. He probably sits down to pee, but that's beyond the point.
Kirk
It's up for
Cousins,
debate, I guess.
Kirk Cousins definitely sits when he pees.
No, there's no way, bro.
Dude, he is
Like
literally
that.
he is
Like-
the GOAT. Blake Nolan, I'm ordering a Caleb Downs jersey right now. Wait and see if he gets number 2 first, because his number is currently not set. I'm gonna
So
definitely.
Blake Nolan's gonna be wearing downs every day. Like, is that what's going on here? He's just gonna be wearing downs.
I don't know about every day, but I mean he will be wearing Downs.
Fair. It's your choice.
Do we have a number 2 right now? Do the Cowboys
Yeah.
have a number 2?
Yeah, I can't remember, one of the guys that we brought in the offseason signings is wearing number 2. I can't remember who it was. Actually, no. Wait, did we? Yeah, Wanye Thomas.
Oh,
already
Kobe
played.
Durant.
Yes, Kobe Durant.
KD, Kobe Durant.
CD.
Kobe Durant is his
C.
number,
CD.
Oh, my bad.
But I'm sure Downs is getting number 2. Peter File trying to get cracked. All right, Mike. Nice. Shit. I was
Actually, it
about to
says-
say something.
Juwanye Thomas wore number
Wanye.
2 in 2025
Yeah,
and retained it.
Wanye wore it
Good.
last year, but Wanye's not on the team anymore.
His name is
Oh.
He
Wanye.
departed in free agency. Wanye
Lacey in the
Thomas.
chat asked, did Turbo drop his parlay yet? Turbo, do you want to repeat it? Again?
Yes, you gotta hurry and get it. I think they already removed the OG line.
Jalen Johnson under points. OJ Anunoby rebounds and assists over, and then Drew Holiday over 4.5 rebounds.
Yep.
Dang.
We can go ahead and can we pull that back up, Hunter?
Yeah, for sure. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I'll just put it on the screen real quick because Turbo's mic sounds like fucking shit again.
Why? What the fuck? Fudge?
All right, yeah, give me 1 second. All right, I had to find it. All right, there we go. Boom.
Get that. There we go. There you go, Lacey. Is that from the Twitch chat? I'm not seeing the Twitch chat on my end right now. I'm only seeing.
It's from the Twitch chat.
Yeah, it's
I'm
from
only seeing
Twitch.
Kick. I need to figure that out. I don't think
Alright,
I'm seeing
cool.
the TikTok chat either. Oh, I'm not seeing the TikTok chat. I'm only seeing Kick. What the fuck? Alright, well, I set that to all. I guess, yeah, we got about 10 minutes left. Let's go ahead and talk with you guys in the chat. We've been kind of doing that a little bit here at the end as we've teetered off. But, you guys have any questions to ask the people in the chat? What did you guys like about the NFL draft last week? Are we going to sit here and wait for a comment now? This is the moment where nobody comments.
Yeah.
Cam, earlier in the chat, Javi said, I was about to type a crazy hate message if no one mentioned the Giants. So good on you for bringing them up.
Yep, I got you, Javi. I got you. I think the Giants draft was very good. I'm even more happy that they allowed us to get Caleb Downs. I thought it was set in stone, especially after what Harbaugh was saying about how much he values the safety position. And I really thought that would just be the most terrifying thing to see twice a year, defense with Arvell Reese and Caleb Downs on it. But the Maui Noah pick just makes a lot more sense for their offense. They needed that. It had to be a receiver or a tackle at that pick. It just had to be.
I'm also glad the Texans jumped them and picked up Caden McDonald right before they could in the second.
Yeah. Football fan said, I'd like to. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You're good.
All right. Yeah. Football fan said, I like the Steelers getting yoinked by the Eagles and Jerry. And Nathan asked, is Turbo allowed back next week?
Who said that?
Nate is,
Nathan.
Nathan Escamilla, wow.
We'll have to leave that up to let the audience decide. On Turbo's.
Put a poll up on Instagram.
Yeah, we'll put a poll on Instagram. Turbo said a naughty word. Should he be fired? It's gonna be
naughty word.
Everybody makes mistakes. I've known Turbo for a lot of my life, man, and he's one of the most upstanding dudes I know. So,
Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Jake.
I didn't realize it was opposite day today.
Today's a great day to tell Turbo.
Today is a great day to tell
Turbo. You want to make some money?
You
make some bread? Y'all probably should tell me no, Cap.
I do really like the slip today. I think the Jalen under is a lock. Absolutely, that's probably my favorite leg of this whole slip. But I also like Drew at 4.5. I think that hits. And OG, what do we say? OG 8.5 or 7.5?
7.5.
7.5. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That'll be good. That should hit. I have high hopes for today. All right. Well, any other chats that need to be addressed?
Not that I can see from Cake and
We got one from Nate OT7. Ruben Bain hype warranted. I mean, yeah, for the Bucks, I think that's a great pick where they got him. I mean, he is
good value.
He is projected top 10, so I mean, getting him at 15 is a great spot. But I mean, I just think his arm length might have an effect on his gameplay, but we'll see. I mean, it's a different animal when you go from college to the NFL. I mean,
I feel like you see the arm length discussion now more than ever.
Yeah. It's
I mean, you don't want to bet on an outlier. Like, there are outliers, right? But if it gets to like the 80-90% range of guys with below this arm length aren't good hits in the NFL, like, you definitely don't want to spend high capital on that. But
I think 15 is a good spot. Yeah, you got.
Ball to pick 15. Like, he may not be a sack guy because he's not gonna be able to finish plays because he's not even gonna reach the quarterback. But he's strong enough to get past the tackle, cause a pressure, open up things for his teammates. He's a really good run defender too. I mean, he was you can make a real argument he was the best defensive player in college football this last year. I mean, obviously there's some great players. I mean, Colin Simmons actually I think is the best DN in the country. That's definitely not a hot take at all, but Ruben Bain he definitely has the caliber. He definitely has the talent of a first-round prospect, but his measurables are pretty day 3 caliber, I will say.
Yeah, 6'3", 72-inch wingspan.
That's pretty atrocious.
It is. Isn't the average height for edge rushers in this draft 6'4", 6'5"?
Yeah, I think that's the average in the NFL in general.
Yeah.
It's in a handful.
I'm pretty sure the average arm length is 33 inches too, for the ends.
That's like the cutoff. Like some people got some
Mhm.
some tree branches, man. Shit's crazy. But you know.
He's literally a T-Rex, bro. I think that's hilarious.
It says the average range is around like 33 to 34 inches.
Yeah. That
Way too many inches, but you know, whatever, dude.
that is a whole lot of inches. That's freaking huge, dude. Wow. You cut that down to about 2, and that makes more sense to me. Yeah.
Not even two's pushing it, but whatever.
Dude, I have to turn that soundboard down. That's so loud. I love that. I love that so much.
All right, we got any more questions? Chat.
Christian in the chat said, "Yo, Turbo gonna say anything?" No.
Yeah, Turbo's speaking
I'm
privilege.
on
No,
timeout,
he's
bro.
not
I'm in
allowed to
timeout,
say
bro.
anything.
Yeah, his speaking
Yeah.
privileges have been revoked for the
Unless it's
meantime.
about gambling, bro. Talk to me, bro.
Yeah, gambling or basketball. That's a Turbo thing. Do we
Don't
have
talk
any-
to him about Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, don't talk. Do not talk to him
No,
about
That
it.
ass made me act up, boy.
Don't start.
Creeves says worst host of all time. I'm assuming he's talking about Turbo.
Yeah, he's definitely
That
talking
makes
about
I mean, it could be any of us.
Dude, I can't believe
To me, bro. I was talking about
Dude, it
butt.
could
bro.
be
My
any
bad.
of us.
Oh, you made it so much worse when you when you just addressed it, man. We could have just brushed right over it like you didn't say it. I thought the funniest part was that was the best his mic worked the entire episode too.
Turbo fix your mic.
No, that's the best. Is Mike has worked out all of the episodes.
Yeah, literally,
It's
the
insane.
entire show it finally gets clear just for one word, bro, and it has to be the one word that we're supposed to say. Well, I guess
I don't even know what y'all are
Creeps-
talking about, so.
Yeah, right, dude. Creeps says, Turbo, fix your mic. At this point, I'm just gonna add a filter over Turbo's camera where it just looks like he's underwater all the time.
I can do that myself.
It literally sounds like it. No, we'll work on that. Everyone else sounds completely fine with having the same exact microphone.
I have no idea, bro.
Chev says, "Yo, what up, Chev? Congratulations, you are a Marine."
We got Dev and Naden here, bro. Shout out to the troops.
Yeah, right. Shout out to the troops. Thank you for your service.
Love y'all, boys.
Yep, he's
Wow,
got
that
your
was our-
6.
That was our first. Yeah, he's got our 6, bro. That was our first ever TikTok comment. That's pretty cool. Well, on that note, I guess we could just end because I feel like we're just kind of trailing off into nothingness now. Thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back next Tuesday, and stay tuned on the Instagram for we're gonna be dropping some meet the guys. Mud says Turbo. That's all he says.
Oh, Zach. Zach
Oh.
did.
Nice. Yo,
I
Zach,
get the
yeah.
feeling that Chad is never gonna let him live this down.
Yeah, no, I hope not. I hope not. If someone could clip that too, that would be great. I think I'll get Chris.
Yo,
when he's
Krishan,
editing.
go ahead and do your job, bro. Clip
Yeah,
it.
when Chris is editing, when he's making all the clips from this, I'm gonna have him make that just so we can all enjoy it.
It's just great, bro. It's like I was just, jeez.
I knew it would be.
No.
I knew it was only a matter of time before that happened. I'm surprised we made it through.
3 episodes.
Yeah,
Let's
3
go.
Episodes, like 5 hours worth of footage before you said it. No one, y'all are done already. I don't know what that means. I think he means no way, y'all are done already. Yeah,
We
man,
could talk about who sucked in the draft.
We could do that, but real quick before we go. I guess give your least favorite teams now. I'm gonna have to start off with the Steelers. I think calling the player that you want to pick before your pick and allowing a team to jump over you in your own home. That's just so crazy. Philly tried to call Mekhi Lemon.
A team that's in your state,
Yeah,
too.
literally.
Yeah, cross-state rival.
Yeah. That's just so crazy. I'm gonna have to put the Steelers as my number 1 least favorite. Let me pull back up the draft real quick because I was looking at that.
You know, at least
earlier.
the Steelers they got good players, even though they didn't land Mekhi Lemon. Like 49ers, the Jaguars.
Oh my gosh, the
Technically,
49ers
Fuck.
using AI.
Jaguars got Emmanuel Pregnon. The 49ers got a defensive tackle from who should be a good player. Outside of that, bro, all I see is straight Megan Thee Stallion. I just see straight ass. Like, there's
Jeremiah
nothing.
Love to the Cardinals when the Cardinals have no O line, no QB, just Marv and Trey McBride standing out there by themselves.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy. The entire Cardinals draft. That's worse than the Steelers by far. I mean, that is the shittiest draft. Carson Beck is now your quarterback. As of right now.
I mean, if you
nobody
look
decides
back on
to
it,
fade.
the Steelers traded George Pickens for Drew Aller.
Yeah, so that definitely makes that. Oh god, dude, those are just neck and neck. Ashton, you were literally
we were
texting me.
joking.
Oh,
he wasn't a first round pick, but we were joking about Alar going to the Steelers, and that's exactly what happened.
Yep, exactly what happened, dude. Ashton was texting me asking where I think Aller and Beck go in this draft, and I said if they get picked, I don't think they should even be day 3 picks, but I said if they get picked before day 3, I'm giving up football this year. Right after I sent you that text,
dude. I told you.
Right after I sent you that text, they both got drafted, bro. Oh my god, it was so fucking heartbreaking. Sid the Sloth, bro. That's crazy. The Cardinals are going to suck so bad.
The Vikings also sucked in their draft, too.
The Vikings should have taken Tiananmen. I don't know why they didn't. That was a huge miss on their
part. They just reached on Caleb Banks for some reason.
I kind of wanted, when it was getting closer to 20, I was kind of starting to hope that the Cowboys would get Tiananmen and had Downs and Tiananmen. I would have been happy if we double dipped at safety in the first round.
And they got rid of Jonathan Grenard.
Yeah, he is got traded to Philly, I think, for a pick. It was like a 3rd round pick or something.
2/3, but then he got extended too. So
yeah, 4 years, $100 million contract. I think that was pretty interesting. I didn't think that.
I think it was a 3rd and a 5th.
Yeah, I think that's right.
We got them third.
I think it was a 5th pick swap, actually. I don't remember.
Maybe. Who knows?
Like Nolan says, fire Turbo. That's definitely coming soon. one more. If your slip misses tonight too, Turbo, and you burn another $100 of my money. Wow.
The Rams suck pretty bad.
Yeah, the Rams taking Ty at 13. I mean, I guess you have to worry that the Cardinals or they were really, really high on him. Their GM told Ty Simpson that he was a first-round talent in his meeting.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that already was a sign. I mean, Sean McVay doesn't seem to be too happy about the pick.
They had never spoken before the draft.
Yeah, see, that's kind of crazy.
That came out.
I don't believe in Ty Simpson, but I do think the Rams is the best team he could have possibly gone to even have a chance to succeed.
Definitely. I mean,
it don't matter. He's got no
chance. Mentor would be cool.
Yeah. He sucks.
Bro. No, dude, with Puka Nacua as your wide receiver 1, like, there's just no way that you could fail.
Yeah, unless he starts biting people and saying, bad remarks and stuff like that, but he would never do that.
Honorable mention, I'd have to say the Commanders up there just because they took Sonny Styles and I wanted him to be a Cowboy so badly, and I'm going to hate seeing him twice a year.
Yeah, but you could run into the what's his name? Isaiah Simmons problem, where you're trying to transfer between 2 positions and you never really find a home, and you're just kind of,
Yeah, I was wondering if the Seahawks were going to draft Price in the first round, and I didn't think they were actually going to do it, and then they did.
Yeah, that really shocked me. The only 2 running backs to go in the first round coming out of the same backfield. I mean, that's a good pick for. I think you're going to see a lot of. I think for fantasy wise, Jadarian Price is a great mid draft selection. I think he's going to get a lot of playing time. Charbonnet is going to be out till I think mid-November. And there's no Kenneth Walker anymore. I mean, he's immediately your go-to guy in Seattle. I think that'll be.
Price is wrong. I'm not a believer, but
the price is wrong.
The price is wrong.
Like, I mean, he didn't even eclipse. He never eclipsed more than 125 carries in a season at Notre Dame. He never got more than 700 yards in a season at Notre Dame. He doesn't catch passes. He was second fiddle in everything to Jeremiah Love. His explosive run rate was high, but he doesn't have he has half the amount of carries as Jeremiah Love did. I don't think, like if they took him in round 2, I guess the difference between round 2 and round 1 isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Things. But I don't think he should have been taken in round 2 either. I don't think he has the profile of really elite running back. He wasn't even a really good producer in college. He just feels like a Bayshall Tuden type of player that they drafted in round 1. Maybe I'll be wrong, but.
Yeah, but you're coming off a Super Bowl victory. You can kind of afford to mess around in the draft because I mean, what else are they going to do? I guess they could have gone edge there. Zion Young was on the board.
Yeah, that would have been a pretty good pick. Did Demarcus
Yeah.
Lawrence did Demarcus Lawrence leave, or has he got another year? I thought he signed a 2.
I mean, he's probably going to retire. He basically did everything that he wanted to in the NFL, according to him. It's still kind of
Left the
embarrassing
Cowboys
that he's
said, I'm not going to win here. Immediately win a Super Bowl.
immediately
He
wins a
accomplished
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm not even the biggest fan of the Jets draft. I know they probably added the most starters on their team
New
throughout
YouTube
anyone's
subscriber
draft.
Bailey Woods, thank you for the subscription.
I'm right there with you, Jake.
Like, they didn't really draft for upside. Like, these guys will come in, they'll start right away. But I don't think Kenyon Sadiq is even a first-round talent to begin with, and you took him at pick 16.
I mean, I've been saying that I don't like tight ends.
Yeah,
in the
I
first
like the
round
Jets draft. I don't like the Sadiq pick, though.
I don't like tight
David
ends in the
Bailey
first round. I
also,
said
like,
that last
he's not
week.
even a good run defender. He's not gonna deliver like actual like 3-down upside. He's just gonna be a designated pass rusher, and you're gonna draft that at number 2, and he doesn't even have the athletic traits of like a top end pass rusher in the league. Like, I don't know. Like the first
He's pretty
two
light
picks,
in the britches too.
I can't
251.
get behind, which kind of makes me feel like their draft is just a little bit wasted, a little, like, in my opinion. But I do like Omar Cooper. I do like D'Angelo Pons. They added depth throughout the draft. But I don't know. A little skeptical that their picks are going to pan out the way they think they will.
I don't know. I like it. I like the Jets a lot. I don't think tight ends are a big first round grab, unless it's my goat Kyle Pitts. But I mean, other than that, I really like their draft. I love Omar Cooper. I think that's going to be huge for whoever ends up as the QB of that team. David Bailey.
No, I
was
think
a
it's going to
reach
suck
at
for Omar
2.
Cooper, whoever the quarterback of that team is.
Well, yeah, it's definitely going to fuck him, but he's going to be there to help out either Russ or Gino. Bailey Woods says David Bailey was a reach at 2, but he got my name, so he's going to be a DE1. Nice. Yeah, no, I mean, everyone thinks it should have been Arvell.
Yeah. I mean, he's a game wrecker.
I agree, and I'm going to hate him being a giant, but, I mean, I think any pick for the New York Jets would be a good pick. I mean, you just got to think about how many holes they have to fill.
Pause.
No, play. Resume.
I think the Giants are going to find a way to misuse him, honestly.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I totally expect that. I mean, I think it'll be a different story with Harbaugh in there, but...
I actually think, based on what I heard, based on what John Harbaugh said, it's actually like the best landing spot for him because they're not going to rush him in to play the end and just force him to develop there from an early down standpoint. But they're going to play him a lot of inside linebacker, which I honestly think is where he is best because he provides, he can defend the pass, but he also sets the edge in the run game, and he can chase down running backs, quarterbacks, be a QB spy. And you can blitz him on third down, passing down situations, and with his athleticism, alongside Abdul Carter, like that just sounds.
And Brian Burns.
Yeah, I forgot. I can't even believe about Brian Burns.
They have so much talent.
Too.
Yeah.
No,
rest in peace. Kayvon Thibodeau is probably going to get, well, maybe if they lower their asking price. The Jets, or not the Jets, the Saints offered, I think, a 4th-round pick during the draft, and it said that nobody else has made an offer remotely close, but the Giants had set the asking price on Kayvon Thibodeau to a 2nd-round pick, which I just think, I understand they took him at, 5? That's just, I don't know, that's too high of a price. He's never done anything in the league. I was thinking that Dallas could go get both him and Dexter Lawrence by just offering a 3rd and a 5th, because I think a 5th is the proper value for Thibodeau.
Yeah, they would never trade in division, though. It's just unrealistic.
Yeah.
That was just my delusional wet dream. All right. You know what it's like to be a Cowboys fan. Bailey Wood says Reese is going to be like Parsons in New York. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of isn't that his pro comp? Who did Reese get pro comp? Let me go look at that.
His pro comp was Abdul Carter, according to ESPN.
Oh, wow, it is. Yeah, Matt Miller's pro comp is Abdul Carter.
Don't check this guy's search browser then, but, other than that.
Bailey says, I don't see him having a good run defense because there because they don't have a real DT anymore, so they'll just run at him. Yeah, I also saw a thing that he doesn't really have a very deep bag of pass rushing moves, and he will spend a lot of time stuck on blocks and not get.
I mean, that's kind of what you
consistent.
want as someone coming out of like college. Is you want someone who has like high motor, super
Yeah.
explosive, and then they can develop that bag in the NFL.
Yeah,
um,
but they just said that
rather
Blitz
than
is.
only having finesse, and you can't really
Hey, Arvin
get
Reed,
much better.
he's probably, bro. He's the strongest college football player I think I've ever seen. Like, I mean, when I watched the Ohio State versus Texas game, he was shoving, like, bro, he was putting the Texas offensive lineman, like, he was grabbing him with one arm, flipping him over. Like, granted, Texas O line was pretty bad last year for anyone who watched, but I mean, dude, he was putting guys on their ass, and that was really impressive. That was my like first time ever seeing him get like a lot of snaps, and I was like, dude, who is this guy?
Yeah. Well, he is now a New York Giant. I just can't believe they passed on Caleb Downs. I still can't believe that. That's just wild to me. I was so
Great.
certain. Yeah, that is great. It's huge for us.
How do you think about the Michael Trigg UDFA?
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday or something.
Yeah,
Honestly, I like it, bro. I think there's. I know he's not a big blocking guy, but I think there's a chance that he could even take Ferguson's job as the tight end one, just because he's got hands, bro.
really.
Yeah. I mean, Ferg's got a fumble problem and a drop problem, so I mean.
I mean, what do you have, like 7 or 8 drops last season, Michael Trigg?
I don't
Or is
know.
that, yeah, 7? He had 7 drops
7
last
drops.
season. So
Yeah,
for a guy with great hands, he has a lot of drops, but we'll see.
I don't know.
I think we
Like
paid
he's-
him what, $200,000.
Yeah, the UDFA signings are very, very cheap.
Mhm.
I don't think they could be any more than $500,000. I think 540 is the peak. I don't know. I don't know. I saw an edit for Michael Trigg after he signed in the UDFA. Him just going up and getting all these Odell catches. I thought it was.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
His
well,
highlight reel is great, but I don't know the utility he'll have
Yeah.
in our
Well,
offense.
I mean, in a tight end room, that guys like Luke Schoonmaker could get drafted second round. I mean, I think he'll have a chance. I was really hoping to see more of Brevin Spanford. Hope we liking him a lot. Well,
Any more questions about that?
yeah, I think the chat's kind of dying. Bailey Wood says, "Call me crazy. Mozzie Smith is crazy strong at Michigan." Yeah, he led the entire DT class. I think he led the entire draft class in the bench press at the combine. I know he was first at defensive tackles, but yeah, he's just slow as shit. Well, we've lost a couple viewers, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, fellas. Once again, like I said earlier, like, comment, subscribe, follow, all those things. That's all from me.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yep.
Thank you guys.
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central, we will be back. All right.